Thursday. Oh, just realized you probably didn't hear that intro. Welcome back, Guardians. It is Friday. It is Thursday. I am live streaming once again, as always, because I'm too lazy to pre-record and then edit and post. It's just too much for me to deal with. Anyway, this is easier. Nightfall's Devil Lair for next week. I'll probably be doing that. The rest of the stuff I could not give a fuck for. Let's go find Zur. I think last time he was at Nessus? No, I think he was at the EDZ. I'm going to go for Nessus. I did not check the internet. I should probably do that. That'd be nice. But then if I did that, then I could just sit here and say what my opinions are of the pieces without actually going off and hunting for them. But I'm padding the video because fuck it all. I don't fucking care. And you shouldn't either. It's a game. Fucking have fun. What the hell? I mean, anybody who's making a living on this, great. Good for you. You got a hobby you can make some money on. I used to be able to make money off my hobbies. But then, AI generative art does a much better, faster, and cheaper job as in free. So yeah, I gotta figure out a new angle and try a different approach. Maybe I'll just go back to miniature sculpting and doing battle boards and shit like that. I just like to see AI generate that crap. Although you could probably do an AI generative mini sculpt as an STL and then throw it through a 3D printer, right? You could do that. I think people are actually doing that right now. Here he is. What's up, you little goblin? Zur is the epitome of the loot goblin. Yes, I know. I have my Zenology. You're very welcome. Okay, prophecy. True prophecy, no less. Demolitionist and rangefighter. This is not a bad roll. And it's a 120 hand cannon. I think there are others out there that are craftable that you probably want to get, but Demolitionist is fucking serious. I go by it all the time. 7th Seraph Sidearm. SI2. That's a tongue twister in itself. Not too happy with Field Prep or Zen Moment as a sidearm. That probably would have been better with some extra handling, but whatever. Extraordinary rendition. I know Bungie kicked sidearms completely in the sack, so multi-kill clip and Zen Moment. Nah. Here we go. Sweet Sorrow. This is a craftable, I believe. Tap the trigger and perpetual motion. That's a good combo. Auto rifle's getting some love this week. Glaive. This is also craftable. Probably, I'd go with the craftable. Corsair's Wrath, linear fusion rifle. Linear fusion rifles are pretty mid or sub-mid at this point. This is really a kind of a shit roll too. Nothing here really standing out and saying buy me. Moving target and outlaw. Now, the one that I have is going off with threat detector and demolitionist, specifically because I take it into Gambit. This particular model here might be okay for some PvP. Moving target is always a plus. You do get that range on there, and you can boost that even higher with a little bit of this. I don't know. As a crucible gun, it might do okay. I don't really see this being too good in Vanguard Ops. Let's see. Armor stats. Crap. And up here, we got good roll. Grants Deadfall and Mobius Quiver energy. That's not bad. Not a fan of. I used to be a fan of the rigs, but since I don't really feature something that takes. Well, let's see. How long does it take for my super to generate? 6.5 minutes. So if I just passively stand there and do nothing, I don't count on it. Don't care about it. A 66 stat line though is good. It does feature on the intellect run, so if you are a void spamming hunter, then I would say this is probably a good choice for you. But I don't really rely on my supers anymore as a hunter, except for my arc staff, the thrown one. That's actually pretty decent. 64 for the Helm of Saint. You could do better. And Nezarec Sin. Void kills increase ability regen. Your regen, of course, being off of recovery as a warlock. I would say, yeah, this is probably okay for warlocks. I don't play warlocks, so I can't really tell. Spending 97 shards to get an exotic engram. I don't think I care. I don't really feel like it. I know I have some exotic ciphers here, but whatever. that's about it. I want to go pick up some gunsmith bounties and let's see what's going on at the tower. I have something here for the gunsmith, so we'll go check that out. But yeah, there it is. My opinions on Zer's trash for the week. The rigs are nice. That might be nice. Nezerax might be nice. I don't really feel like building around the rigs, only because it's just such a monotasker, and I don't want to. I don't want to base my character on one magic moment in a match of Crucible, and everything I do, even though I don't play Crucible as much as I like to, or as much as I used to want to, I do still base my choices on the Crucible meta because I do eventually end up in Iron Banner, and Mayhem, so that's kind of where I want to be. I guess Rigs and Mayhem would be nice, but you're talking like what, a once a month kind of thing? Seriously, really? Do you want to do that? Let's take a look here at bench. What you got, buddy? What are you gonna give me? Ooh, Luna la la. A Dodgio with Discord is crap. That's good. That's good. Austringer is a really good gun, by the way. Just overall happy. Battle Scar, Head Seeker, and Keep Away. That's okay. Yeah, nothing really here that I care about. Again, like I said, I mean, I'm perfectly fucking happy with the weaponry I have, in spite of the fact that it'll probably end up getting nerfed in the ass, like, in the next season or so. But it doesn't matter. I mean, because I'm not really going there. I'm not diving through, mass content. I do my thing, and I have fun, and then I go off and do other things. Rocket launchers, fusion rifles. Oh, that's what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention. God, I'm so bored and tired. I think I want to go take a nap. Oh, wait. I have an auto rifle. Yeah. Let's go do this. Let's go be bad guys. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, did I guild that title yet or not? Probably not. What do we got here? Whoops! I don't want to equip that shit. I want to view. Heals Primeval. Yeah, I haven't invaded because I just don't feel like putting that kind of effort into the game. It's too sweaty. It's unnecessary. Unnecessary sweat. So I got fusion rifle, right? Oh wait, okay, we'll do that, and then auto rifle. There we go. Really miss the exotic cost off from Destiny 1. It'd be nice if they could bring that back, but, well, whatever. Was watching My Name is Bife. Oh my god, the fucking flinch on this thing is fucking insane. Hipfire is really nice, though. I think that's pretty much what it is. It's a true assault rifle. Wow, one shot, one kill, huh? I don't know about this fusion rifle. I might actually go looking for something from the wild. I don't really like fusion rifles. In fact, I stay off of special weapons for the most part. I know there's there's a bunch of videos out there right now where people are talking about how special weapons are pretty meta. Having double specials is really nice, like running a shotgun in your primary slot and then a fusion rifle in your trace rifle in your secondary slot. I don't like counting on ammo to get my shit done. It's too unreliable, and I don't want that in a game. I don't like that much randomization. I mean, it's one thing to roll to hit, and it's one thing to wait for your opponent to fail their save when you're playing a game like, say, Warhammer 40k. But when you're playing a game like Destiny, I mean, it's in the title. It's on the tin. It's supposed to be the culmination of your choices. But, I mean, ultimately, you end up dealing with the grief that you get to deal with because you chose to play the game. Yeah. Yes, we are going to nickel and dime our way through this bounty run. Oh, that's so bad. Of course, I do think my mods are different. Likely suspect. That's good at the mid-range. Why did I throw a grenade? Because I'm silly. Was somebody over here? What the hell? How did you die out there? That's what you get for like fucking around in zones you're not supposed to be fucking around in anymore. I gotta be honest, I am completely distracted. See, I have this abomination sitting on my desktop that I am waiting to finish painting. I was going through some old YouTube channels, and there's this thing called Tail Factory, and they were talking about how to write the indescribable. And of course, they were featuring H.P. Lovecraft's mythos works, and of course his actual descriptions of Cthulhu, which of course is not even the real name. It's just, you know, what our human mouths can approximate. And there was actually this. The only in-game the only in-world physical description that we actually get of Cthulhu is one of is a sticky green mass, a mountain that moved. So so we know he's green and we know he's slimy, or it's slimy. But the head and the squid tentacles and the wings and the fur diaper and the claws and all that stuff. It's what the cultists sculpted to represent Cthulhu. That might not actually be what Cthulhu looks like. And this idea had been knocking around in my head for a few years, and I often thought about, well, how would I be able to illustrate this something that's not meant to be actually represented in art, and is just only an abstraction by way of this idol that was found or drawn by cultists. And I was like, well, I mean, let's take the role of them. Let's try to put myself in the sense of fear and terror and awe that I would experience in the presence of such a beast. And I made my abomination, and yeah, it looks actually a hell of a lot like a Shoggoth. And it's not even actually entirely green, but I am making it look particularly slimy. So I'm excited to get into it this afternoon and finish it up. Maybe one of these days when I finally go ahead and pony out for the fucking webcam, I'll start doing like little thumbnails in the corners of these streams so you guys can see what I'm working on. I don't really like doing work in progress postings. I used to do that all the time. Actually, it was the mainstay of my social media. And then I realized, what? Nobody really wants to see the work in progress. If they're interested in your process, they'll ask you directly. And I trusted that, and that is actually what goes on now. As I post the finished items, and then I'll get targeted questions like, "Well, what paints did you use?" or "What was your base form?" or "What was the inspiration on this?" And that makes it easier and encourages more engagement, rather than like this is everything I did and it's awesome. You want this? It is better to just go ahead and let them ask the questions they need to ask. I don't know. I kind of fluctuate back and forth. Sometimes I want all the information all at once. Sometimes I just like just give you the summary. And if I feel I need more info, I guess it's topic driven. It's context. If it's something that I'm not familiar with, or that I'm not, or that I find is considerably important to know all the facts out of, then yeah, it says, okay, yeah, give me the info dump. Start with the premise, start with the the main theme, and then fill in the deets. and be brief about it. That's really what it comes down to. As I sit here and jaw away at you guys for, what is it, 15 minutes now? Oh, wow. I wasn't even looking at the clock. That was kind of cool. I just checked the time on the stream. It says 15 minutes. Please, Ghost, don't ever reload my rocket launchers for me. I think we're done here. I imagine if I level this rocket launcher, it will probably... Oh, man, it just sailed all the way through them. How do you miss? How do you miss? Fucking, what is that, 6 shanks? 7 shanks? How do you miss all those? And it's like, give me a break. Oh my god. That is so fucking crazy. Jesus. A bunch of people sit there and they'll fuss over the fucking hitboxes on shanks, but fuck all for your connections rates because, we're going to cross-play and peer-to-peer you and throw you on Duke Nukem's engine. Which is hyperbole, of course, but the engine's not that old. But it's close. It's pretty close. Playing a boomer's game on a boomer engine. Yeah, eat that one. Chew it slow. It's the good stuff. Okay, I think we're done here. 15 minutes seems about right. I mean, I wouldn't click on a video for longer than 20 minutes. I don't do it, so why would I expect anybody else to? Most of what I can log in is pretty much going to be this anyway. God damn it. Fucking A. I refuse. Look at that. Look at that. Instant fucking reload until everything's gone. And there we go. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. Go